Come, respected friends, welcome. Receive salutations, receive gratitudes, receive appreciations, and receive the wishes and prayers that our being together every day this way becomes fruitful in our spiritual evolution for both of us. Let's pay attention. Let us be in the mood of studying Shastras. Let us create that mood of the sadhana and encash maximum out of the study in terms of steadily growing our understanding, knowledge, wisdom. Outcome should be we must intensify ourselves to be the seekers of the truth. Let us remember once for a minute all our 12 Vyaktitvas which we have to strengthen in ourselves. The Loka Sevaka, Dharma Samstapaka, Viragi, Bhakta, Shishya, Mumukshu, Jignasu, Shrota, Sadhaka, Parishrami. The 11th one is with dynamism, always inspired. The 12th one which we added today is while going through all these things, let there be serene, calm, undisturbed, quiet disposition, personality of ours. All the rigorous sadhana is happening, yet we are undisturbed. We are in that very calm, quiet, sober, plentiful, patient mood. No agitation, nothing. Yeah, sadhana is going on, but still the dignity of calmness, quietness. We are studying Yoga Vaashishtha Maha Ramayanam, first Vairagya Prakaranam, 26th of the SARGA, the DEVA DURVILASA is the subject. Sri Ramji is portraying to us the life of all beings in general and particularly of human. Saying this, pathetic, painful, inevitable life. When we live at the Upadhi level, we should develop the Vairagya, MUMUKSHUTHWAM, JIGNASA and fulfill them through the study of Shastra and Sadhana in recognizing the ultimate in which none of these pains, none of these problems, none of these agonies, none of these limitations, nor any of these miseries are there. So, this is how Sri Rama explains what is the meaning of Anityam Asukam Lokam Imam Prapya Bhajasvama. So you have come to this world, though it's human life better than all, but everything here is Anitya Asukha. Having come here, Mam Bhajasva. Do bhajan of me to such a way, in such a way that you reach me, so that you are no more as a jiva suffering in this world. A beautiful topics, all of them. Let us see few more shlokas today of this sarga. Om 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 Sahanavavatu Sahanam Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhetamastu Ma Vidvishavahai Om Shanti 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 Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Bhakti Yoga Dharma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Om Sarusibhyo Mahadbhyo Namo Gurubhya Yairime Gurubhi Purvam Padavakya Pramanatah Vyakyatah Sarvasatshastra तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम् ओमापदाम भारतारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम् श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं रामनाम वरानने कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकि कोकिलम् वाल्मीकिर्मुनिसिंहस्य कवितावनचारिणः शृण्वन् रामकथानादं को नयाति पराङ्गतिम् तस्मै श्रीगुरवे वसिष्ठमुनये नित्यं नमस्कुर्महे विश्वामित्रमुनिं शरण्यमनघं भूयो नमस्यामि अहं तस्मै वाल्मीकये गुरुतमगुरवे भूरिभावैर्नताः स्मः पूर्णानन्दस्वभावः स्वजनहितकृते माययोपात्तकायः कारुण्यादुद्धिदीर्षुर्जनमनवरतं मोहपङ्के निमग्नम् आविश्यान्तर्वसिष्ठं बहिरपि कलयन् शिष्यभावं वितेने यः संवादेन शास्त्रामृतजलधिममुं रामचन्द्रं प्रपद्ये ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः श्रीरामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि आदि ब्रह्म विद्या योगवास्त महारामायण आचार्येभ्यो नमः संकल्पः सर्वेषां तेषां कृपया उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यमोध मोक्ष प्राप्ति श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणे इतिहासोक्त साध्य साधना गुरु ऋषिमुनि गुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रह अनुभव सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक संस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायानां शास्त्राणां समस्त मोक्षमार्गाणां प्रक्रियाणां भक्तिज्ञान वेदांत योगानां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति शांति कल्याण एकता पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां महानुभावानां गुरूणाम् आचार्याणाम् आश्रमाणां संस्थानां भक्तशिष्य साधक सेवक उपासक श्रेयोभिलाषिणां पूर्णायुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्य क्षेमस्थैर्य धैर्य वीर्यादि समस्त शक्ति संपदा सानुकूल्यता साधनानां प्राप्ति बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रुविघ्न निर्मूलनेन धर्म संस्थापने निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थं श्रीराम मंदिरवत् शिवकृष्णादि समस्त मंदिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्यक्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालयानां पुनर्वाप्ति तेषु सदा सर्वदा शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन उपासना यज्ञयाग साधन सेवादीनां द्वारा विश्वे मोक्षधर्म पुरुषार्थ प्रचारेण विश्व कल्याणार्थं संरक्षणार्थं भारतवर्षस्य सनातनधर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तरे ये शत्रवः तेषां सर्वेषां समूलनिर्मूलनार्थम् अनेकशास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्नमध्ये श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि विरचित श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं साधना प्रयत्नं मोक्ष कैवल्यार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे ओम श्रीरामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि नमः श्रीमद् वाल्मीकि महर्षि विरचित योग वासिष्ठ महारामायणं प्रथम वैराग्य प्रकरणं मंगलाचरण श्लोकाः ओम यतः सर्वाणि भूतानि प्रतिभान्ति स्थितानि च यत्रैवोपशमं यान्ति तस्मै सत्यात्मने नमः ज्ञाता ज्ञानं तथा ज्ञेयं द्रष्टा दर्शनदृश्यभूः कर्ता हेतुः क्रिया यस्मात् तस्मै ज्ञप्त्यात्मने नमः स्फुरन्ति शेखरा यस्मात् आनन्दस्याम्बरे अवनौ सर्वेषां जीवनं तस्मै ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः दिवि भूमौ तथाकाशे बहिरन्तश्च मे विभुः यो विभाति अवभासात्मा तस्मै सर्वात्मने नमः ओम श्रीरामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः षड्विंशः सर्गः श्रीराम उवाच सो देव दुर्विलास वर्णनम what is deva is the inevitability because a part of the way of the creation is so deva also means what we out of our ignorance create for our own selves that except Bhaya Dukkha Bhranti Adi, nothing positive to enumerate is there. All positive are there in our true Adhyatmic sadhanas done with full knowledge gained from the Gurus. In that, nothing but celebration, nothing but victory, nothing but joy, jubilation. Seek that one. Why you are in this world of just pains and miseries? Let us come to that understanding slowly and with all our maturity. Turn towards the truth and then grow in that and fulfill the life. Why and how long? We have to be in the self created, self accepted, self lived delusion. देख लेना है हमको So may we all recognize first and foremost we are to be the jiva, thus not conditioned permanently, related permanently to anything in this world. And this jiva in every life's journey, instead of using the opportunity to trace back to his origin or self, is only creating such chaos, such ways of life living that again and again he is bound by the jiva bhava, shariradi tadatmya, then sambandha with vastu vyakti and samsara. This Shastra Adhyanam should lead us to that understanding. Now, the picture pathetic, painful of the happenings around also mainly to human being. We are seeing that. So, yesterday we have seen श्लोका सम नंबर 18 वाला. तो 18 से लेकर देखेंगे व्हाट भगवान सेस इज मतिर्मांद्येन मलिना पातैक परमं वपुः ज्वलतीव जरा देहे प्रतिस्फुरति दुष्कृतम. मतिः मांद्येन मलिना. So the buddhi has become impurified, malina, because of mandyena, because of the mandata. It is not used or abused or misused. Therefore, nothing but malinata in the mati as convictions. So the mati, buddhi's job is to rightly think, inquire, come to correct understandings. But this is mandya, not so made subtler nor exposed to Guru and Shastra Upadesha, more so exposed only to the equally worldly stupid people of the world. Therefore, in that, because of absence of Sukshma Vicharana, there is only Mandata. Because of Mandata, this Buddhi is convinced only to live the outer life, that is the Malinata in it. So Mandita leads to Malinata. Sukshmata leads to Shuddhata of the Mati. When the Mati is Mandamati, so Malinata will be there in the Buddhi in terms of convictions and the purposes. But when the Mati becomes Sukshma, then the Lakshyas become Shuddha. Mati becomes Sukshma Magya, so it starts contemplating, then its intentions, Lakshyas become Paramatma. That's what Agreya, Sukshmaya, Buddhivihi, all those things come in various Shastras. So Matir Mandyena Malina, Mandamati, impure thoughts, impure convictions, impure lifestyle. Only in the Bhoga, Bhoga, Bhoga. Second one, Pataiga Paramam Vamu. This Sharira एक ही तरफ जा रहा है वो पतना 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 वेट कर रहा है as if कहाँ जाकर गिर जाऊं. The typical way of saying by Rama. Pata eka paramam vapu. Param means ultimate goal of this vapu who is pata. Pathanam only. Another meaning is the identity with this vapu is again cause of patanam. बुद्धि के तादात में से जो मंद है हमारा जीवन मलिन हो रहा है. शरीर के तादात में से शरीर पतनशील है, इसलिए हमको वो पतन की ही तरफ ले जा रहा है. पातैक परमम वपुः. These all are there to every human being. Only those who have कश्चित धीर प्रत्यगात्मानमैक्षत टाइप होते हैं. आवृत चक्षु अमृतत्वमिच्छन. They slowly are rising in their identity from the sthulas into the sukshma, thus getting out of the problems of sthula. Then when we reach to the atyanta sukshma, the paramatma, other than that, lower than that, whatever the sthula sukshmas are there, we rise above the problems there. There's no other way. So, Matirmande Kamalina, then Pata Eka Paramvabaho. What about the Jara? Jalativa Jara Dehe. So, the Jara Avastha, एक एक अंग को, abilities को, Jalati, मतलब जलाता हुआ, it is giving Jwalanam. Whenever the burning happens, the Tapa, the Dukkha which is there, that is being experienced. The Jwalana means the Tapana means the Dukkha. The old age में the disease dukkha, the mrityu bhaya wala dukkha, then all abilities are gone away. We can't enjoy, we can't work, people don't love us. All of them are called jvalati. in that jara. So jalativa jara dehe, last one, pratispurati dushkrutam. In spite of all that, through our life, by our wrong efforts, dushkruti only, kaya vacha manasa growing, not sukruti. Simple definition, sukruti is everything which takes us to Paramatma. Duskruti which takes us away from Paramatma. We have seen all of that in Taittiriya Upanishad. In that one of the Anuvakas it comes. So only Sukruti is Paramatma Anveshana. Everything is Nuskruti. So that is what is being Pratispurati Dushkrutam. Through our thoughts, actions, indulgences, that is what is happening. That is why let us not leave ourselves to our vasanas or to our any of the bad companies or to our own ignorance, delusion. We should always be at the feet of Shastra and the Guru for guidance and strictly follow that guidance. And he is called as Guru, and that is the Shastra again, which indicates Paramatma as the goal as well as indicates the means to reach that. ऐसे शास्त्र ऐसे गुरु से सुनकर ऐसा ही जीवन जीते रहने से वी आर सेफ लेफ्ट टू आवर सेल्स वी विल डू दीज थिंग्स फॉर आवर ओन डिस्ट्रक्शन सो मतिर्मांद्यैक मलिना पातैक परमं बभुः ज्वलतीव जरा देहे प्रतिस्फुरति दुष्कृतम हे भगवान हे गुरु क्या करे तो इसमें एक थॉट व्हाट वी आर इज realizing these things we attend to very important thought realizing also the great purushartha samartha in us that with our efforts we can get away from all these and we can rise to the higher things where these are not there. Recognizing that purushartha samartha in us, we have to really plunge into those sadhanas very intensely and deeply. है ना ऑल दोज कमजोरियां हम हमको छोड़ना है अंदर ताकत है शक्ति है संभावनाएं हैं तो रियलाइज देम वी नीड नॉट बी इन दिस लाइक मतिर मांद्य न मरिना वाई शुड आई लिव my mati to continue to be in the mandata thus it is malina yukta why can't I make it sukshma and change from malinata to the shuddha Pataika paramam vapu. But if the vapu, the body is used for the best of purposes, that is well and good and great. Once that is done, while that's being done, even the vapu whose final destination is to be patanam, let it go on. How does it matter? जो काम करना है इस शरीर से मैं कर रहा हूं तो पतन होने दो उसका और एक मिलेगा Third one, Jalativa Jaradehe. Why should we in that burning sensation of all sorts in the Jaravastha? Why can't we look back, think about all good and bad we have done, gain Vairagya and contentments from them, and use that Jaravastha in shifting our attention from the Upadhis to the Paramatma? काय को नहीं कर सकते? And the last one was Pratispurati Dushkrutam. How come? Why am I slave of whatever those things which are prompting me to do the dushkruti? Why not sukruti? Let me take Lord's name. Let me do my bhajana kirtana all the time. Let me entertain great, good, noble, divine thoughts all the time. My shastras are there for my adhenam, my dhyanam, chintanam. Why that duskura praspuranam? Why not sukruti? Why should we leave ourselves to negative and feel helpless? Instead of that, doing all the positive, let us become hopeful only about our life. Like when we do these classes, there is hopefulness. Yes, we are studying Shastras, we are trying to understand. Although we are at a very lowest level, never mind. Everybody's journey starts like that only. How fast we are traveling, how quickly we are reaching destination, that's not important. Have we started moving in the right direction? We are doing that. The hopefulness in this life. With these little efforts, confidence gained. With that, we put it in front of the God. हे प्रमोद देखो, शास्त्रों का अध्ययन कर रहे हैं, जितना कैपेसिटी है उतना से हाँ मैं कृपा करो, अनुग्रह करो, उद्धार करो. You said उद्धरेद आत्मनात्मानम. We have done this, our atma uddharana by our efforts. You only said in the 12th chapter, तेषाम अहम समुद्धरता भवामि मृत्यु संसार सागरात न चिरात पार्थ मयि आवेशित चेतसाम. थ्रू दिस साधनास उपासनास प्रार्थनास स्वाध्यायस हमारा चित्त आप में ही आवेशित हम कर रहे हैं. And now you fulfill your promise. तेषाम अहम भवामि समुद्धरता भवामि मृत्यु संसार सागर. आपने कहा मृत्यु संसार सागर से आपका उनका उद्धार करने वाला मैं बनूंगा. और डू इट. लेट अस लिव दिस होपफुल पॉजिटिव इंस्पायर्ड लाइफ. देखो मन का खेल. रामा's analysis is a teaching that also we only deliberately do negative, and its consequences we suffer, and then again we find ourselves at the low level of pittiness and the inferiority, and we get frustrated. काय को ये सब? When there are other positivities, you need knowledge, you need strength, you need wisdom, you need guidance, you need inspiration. They are the sources to give. Let's go there. Let's receive them. Let us enjoy our life in doing positive things, whether we reach the goals or not, rather than suffering negatives, their consequence, and the inferiorities and guilts. काय को? Very important thought, right? Next, यत्नेन याति युवत दूरे सज्जन संगतिः गतिर्न विद्यते काचित् क्वचिन्नोदेति सत्यता. So yuvata yatnena yati. How much ever yatna I am trying to do, I am doing, trying to hold on to the yuvata avastha. Yatnena means by my all efforts to remain in the yuva avastha, it is not remaining yati. Day by day, day by day. Up to the age of 18, 20, the yuvata comes. From the 18 to 35, 40, with struggles we can maintain it. After 40, आप कुछ भी करो, यत्न कुछ भी करो, युवता याति only. The dynamism, the working abilities, the inner and outer potentialities, they start slowly receding only. कितना भी यत्न करो. And once we reach to a little later age, सारे इंद्रिया ज्ञान कर्म, even antakarana starts becoming manda. Sharira's mobility also gets reduced. It is inevitable. ये शेर चीता जो 4 साल के 5 साल की उम्र में वो इतना डायनामिक रहता है. Same one when it goes to 9, 10 years old, it is gone. A dog pet you brought 1 month old. So from that 1.5 year to 4.5 years, it is very yuvata. Thereafter वो भी old बन जाती है. It's the nature of the world. इतना भी यत्न करो, युवता याति only, not स्थिर रूपेण तिष्ठति. No. Yatnena yuvata yati. I am observing myself day by day. The capacity is ability to do satsanga continuously for hours together. It is not there. वो एक समय था 8, 8, 9, 9 लगाते थे क्लास. Now it's 6, 7 tired. Even other activities. इसका क्या कर सके? स्वीकार करो. Then more important things let us do with the time and abilities we are having. Let us not waste ability time for the what you call the meaningless things of the world. इतना कॉमन सेंस तो रखना है. ये मिनिमम होता है. हम यही नहीं है तो कोई भी हमें बचा नहीं सकते. याद रखो, हमारे बेवकूफ़ी हम एंकरेज करते हैं. इवन भगवान के नॉट. भगवान इज इक्वली देयर फॉर अर्जुना एंड दुर्योधन. जिसने अपने बेवकूफ़ी को पकड़ा, भगवान उसका क्या कर सकते हैं मदद? दुर्योधना. But the one who has used his wisdom, Bhagwan will help him. Nobody will help, including God, if we hold on to our own murkhata. One of the murkhata is this one, not understanding the preciousness of life and resources, therefore misusing them only for negative. You have chosen it. You suffer. When I have given you both options and I'm welcoming you, I said I am there with you to help. क्या करें? So that is how भगवान की कृपा ही होती है, where we are totally cornered, made helpless, so that we take our life into our hands and challenged as if the God himself. अच्छा आप हमको फंसा था, मैं खुद ही बाहर निकलूंगा. Or yes Lord, now I understood that this is the way life has to be lived, else I am my own enemy. इतने याति युवता डे बाय डे. इमेजिन इवन इफ एट द एज ऑफ 30, 70 ईयर्स में कैसे लगोगे, 80 में कैसे लगोगे, 90 पे. वो डर को अभी ले आना. Not the illusion that I am young now 30, I'll continue like that. That is wrong assurance, which only makes us arrogant and do wrong things. But the earlier picture frightens us. Out of the fear, the responsibilities come. We become responsible for our own life, its evolution. यत्नेन युवता याति. Then दूरे सज्जन संगति. और ये सज्जनों का संगति को इतना दूर रख दिया हमने. So busy we are with our own durjana around us. See in our own life, how many known people we have. उसमें सज्जन एक दो ही होते हैं. 98% दुर्जन only. Worldly people, samsari people. Here Sajjana Durjana is to be calculated in this way. Durjana doesn't mean he's a papi or a terrorist and all. Anybody non-spiritual is Durjana only. इस दुर्जना इज ए टेक्निकल वर्ड. दुख देने वाले संसार में रहते हुए हमको भी फंसाने वाले, नॉट नोइंगली. दे गिव अस व्हाट दे हैव. If you go to your relative's place or fully worldly, they do that only. They can't teach you Gita, Vishnu Sahasranam. उनको है ही नहीं. And it is our wisdom, we should not go to them. Even you go there, take your Gita Vishnu Sahasranam, साइड पे बैठ के बात अपना पढ़ते रहना. कहना शादी के टाइम बुलाओ, अक्षता डालूंगा, वो ब्लेसिंग. खाने के टाइम बुलाओ, खाऊंगा बस. That should be our dignity. Or call them to your house. Make them listen to Gita Sahasranam. हाँ, आज से किसी के घर फंक्शन नहीं जाना. आप जाएंगे तो उन सबको बोला स्वामी जी के टॉक सुनो, तभी जाकर आऊंगा मैं. गीता उपनिषद सब चल रहे हैं. यू नो, अदरवाइज इस देश सेवा करने वाले बीजेपी को हरा के देश को सत्यानाश करने वाले कांग्रेस को, उन लोगों को वोट डालते हो आप. ऐसे ही है जीवन. वी शुड टेल देम listen, listen, that's it. Now you and I know how many years when you are listening, still little by little only that maturity coming of using life for evolution. We ourselves have to listen so much. Then if you truly love people, anyone, should we not guide them in this? If they are not ready to receive guidance, they don't deserve our love. And in the other way, expressing love to them is cheating ourselves and them also, other than spiritual way. बैठना, गप्पे मारना, भी मीट बैठ के खाना खाना, दुनियादारी की बातें करना, म्यूचुअली चीटिंग. How can it happen? We have to be matured, we have to be committed. This all is because this topic came Dure Sajjana Sangat. We keep the Sajjanas बहुत दूर and दुर्जनों में हम फंसे रहते. We have to develop those knacks and techniques of gathering all the people known to us and then invite the Sajjanas so that they guide in the spirituality. बस ये करते करते वो कैपेसिटी हमको आएगा. सडनली नहीं आता हो. Then find the techniques as to how to attract the people, how to put them in this path. In this path, in this effort, no, there's nothing called as success. Putting effort is success. Whether 1-2 persons you are able to gather, even if you not putting effort is failure. In my case, I see that. Am I able to do my classes every day? Yeah, that is my success. Studying the Shastra, talking on. Outcome, Ishwarecha. Spirituality, not everybody is bite. Krishna taught to only one Arjuna. Upanishads are taught to only one or two disciples. Not that a group of hundreds, thousands. But in every time, whoever are matured, they make use of it because it is a treasure always kept alive, available. So युवता जितना भी यत्न करो जा रही है सज्जन संगति because we are so busy in our durjana sangatyam, it is very dure. Third one, what? क्वचित न उदेति सत्यता. अरे भैया, when सज्जन सांगत्य नहीं हो रहा है तो how the सत्यता का उदय होएगा? Means the awareness, understanding about the truth, the sadvastu, and then the desire in us to pursue it and reach it. How will it happen? Kvachit naudeti satyata. That is why gatir navidyate kachita. There is no substantial direction or the support for us. Gati matlab support me, direction me. Then what do we go when Sadgati is not there? Because Satsanga is not there, because Satyavichara is not there, we go for the Durgati because of Dusjana Sangatyam, and we will go away from Sat to the Asat only. So all the four have to be minded. Yatnena yati yuvata, let it go. You can't stop. But we can use every day whatever that day's abilities are there. कल को भगवान के ऊपर छोड़ो, आज ठीक हूं मैं, यूज इट. सेकंड वन, सज्जन संगति में कॉन्शियसली वी हैव टू बी इन दैट. एंड सज्जन इज नॉट बिकॉज ऑफ वेशभूषा. सत जन सज्जन, सद वस्तु को जो बताने वाले हैं, उसके अलावा और कुछ भी हमें टेम्प्ट नहीं करने वाला, या किसी दूसरे विषय के बारे में हमें इवन टू खुशामदी करने को हमें नहीं बोलने वाले हैं, वो सज्जन है. वी हैव टू सीक इट. And then through that, Satyata ka Uday let us do in our hearts. And while working for that Satya, Sadgati let us reach towards. So Gatir Navidyate is replaced by Sadgati. Satyata na Udayate is replaced by Udaya of Satya. Sajjan Sangati दूरे से पास में हमने ले आया. और युवता याति यत्ने ना, let the old age come, let the youth go. जितना है उतना उसका यूज करो. Bhagavan is only telling the painful condition. We are even understanding the remedies. To all this, keeping them in mind, Vasishtha Vishwamitra will give answers later on. लेकिन हम अभी देख रहे हैं. नेक्स्ट, बिकॉज हमको उस समय ये सब याद नहीं रहेंगे. मनोविमुह्यतीवान्तः मुदिता दूरतां गता नोज्ज्वला करुणोदेति दूरादायाति नीचता. अगेन, कि मनः विमुह्यतीव अंतः. Always the mind inside is in a vimoha, in the confusion, delusion. After some confusion, delusion, either we slip into sleepy mood or we take the wrong decisions. मेहनत परिश्रम करना छोड़ देते हैं या गलत तरीके में, डायरेक्शन में मेहनत करते हैं, बिकॉज ऑफ द विमोह इन आवर माइंड. मनः विमुह्यताम याति. In fact, living life at the mind level with its own imagination projections itself is moha. मन में मोह नहीं है, मन के लेवल में रहना ही मोहन है, मोहित हो जाना है. 12 years our country suffered मनोमोहन से. सोते हुए रहने वाले, नींद में रहने वाले, यॉर्निंग करने वालों के गुलाम करके, गुलामी करके. सोते हुए निद्रा में रहने वाले, यॉर्निंग करने वाले के गुलामी करके 12 साल भारत माता मनमोहन के मोहित हो गई थी. एनीवे, सो मनोविमुह्यताम याति. मन के लेवल पे लिविंग इटसेल्फ इज विमोह. आर वी नॉट ह्यूमन बीइंग्स? डोंट वी हैव द बुद्धि? डोंट वी हैव द गुरु एंड शास्त्र टू गाइड अस? Can't we understand their guidance? If not, it's first attempt or effort at least 10 times. Then how can there be confusion in the mind and wrong decision? There should be clarity and correct decisions. Every moment of our life should be under our command, that we are living it fully well for the best of the destinations. We have to think about those possibilities, and we have to make it a compulsory or necessity. We have to rise like that. You know, चढ़ो पेड़ निकालो खा लो अंगूर चढ़ नहीं सकते इसलिए खट्टे अंगूर मत बोलना. We can't do sadhana, therefore खट्टे अंगूर. This is not allowed in spirituality. You have to do. क्या करूँ स्वामी, want to come to the class, but I shut up the butting. What are you doing? Being with you, stupid, lazy fellow, and worldly, I become bad. Don't come to me. Don't even talk about this to me. Silently come, sit in the class, listen, learn for yourself, and get out and do your sadhana. Ifing and butting, तुम्हारा बेवकूफी सुनने को no time. विमुख्यताम याद. With our vimoha, we delude the Guru Maharaj. गुरु इंटेलिजेंट है तो ये ऐसे शिष्यों से बच के रहेगा. अरे भैया हमको फंसाए. मनोविमुह्यताम याति. Then mudita duratam gata. The smile on the face, the cheer in the mind, the joy in the intellect, the celebration in the ego, the fulfillment of life, all of them have gone away. Mudita duratam gata. And it is replaced by only rodanam, crying. With all the paratha, pakode, shakode, khate, also we cry. With all the money, plenitude we have, whatever the way we earned, still we cry. With all the people around loving us, still we cry. Mudita durata miyata. Here again, the mudita is real, not out of pleasures. Mudita is ananda. Moda कहते हैं ना, प्रिय मोदा प्रमोदा. The moda comes because the inner jiva is happy. Jiva is happy when he does what for doing what he has come. He has come only to go through the prarabdha without reaction and do those things for his evolution. उसमें अंदर मुदिता फुलफिलमेंट होगा. याद रखना भोग आदि while involving they give pleasure but later they give regrets, guilts. Yoga adi in the beginning to do it's very tough, but later on there is moda muditata, that yeah, I could do that. I could enjoy my studies. I could come class regularly. I could at least get opened to the presence of so many shastras, the information in them. Yes, with my inabilities, less ability, I might have not studied them thoroughly to master them and did sadhana to reach the goal. वो भी होएगा एक दिन. But not, I'm not like earlier that I don't know what's Yoga Vaashishtha Ramayana. I don't know what's Adhyatma Ramayana. I don't know what Shivananda Lahari. I don't know what is Gita. I don't know what is. वो बेवकूफी तो नहीं है हमको ना. No, we know. Upanishads means this Brahma Vidya they teach. Shivananda Lahari teaches how to revel in the Ananda of the Shiva. What is Yoga Darshanam? We know. Chittavriti Nirodh se Tattva Prapti. We know what is Yoga Vaashishtha Ramayana. The sadhaka from within through contemplation, when he develops Vairagya, with that Vairagya as Punji, goes in front of Guru, surrenders to him. Guru, seeing his condition, his operation worthy, then he does the operation of removing the Vidya by giving Vidya medicine. We are better placed now. Then, in this direction only, more and more intensely, more and more committed way. When we do, we grow. So, mudita durata mihati, let us bring the smile and cheer. Celebrate life, not with the drinks and all nonsense. That's bevakufi. Celebrate life that I am remembering my Ishtadeva. I am doing my japa, my upasana. और भी अच्छा करना है, करूंगा मैं. जैसा जैसा होता रहेगा. But right now, thank God today's day is spent in these positive things. This is a beautiful mudita. Today I practice the values. I loved the people. I served them. I forgiven them. I loved my Lord. I did my upasana to him. I respected my Guru. I just heard him. I respected my Shastra. I did Adhyanam of it. I respected, valued my own self because I did my sadhana. Perhaps a bund of ocean, doesn't matter, but I have done it. That moda we should create in us. Otherwise, mudita dura. You cannot be moda yukta when we are with upadhi tadatma, indulge in bhoga vilasa for which all dharma and moksha purusharthas are given up, only slave of artha काम. ये आउटर हा हूँ कुछ समय रहता अगर कोई बंदा indulging in the worldliness yet justifying not becoming guilty miserable, he is not a human being. उसका दिमाग ही नहीं है. He is living the Pashu type of life. Pashu doesn't feel regretted or guilty in hunting the animals, killing them, eating. इसको दिमाग नहीं है उसको. उसी तरह living the full worldly life, not even feeling regretted and guilty that I am wasting my life. ये भी नहीं है, वो बंदा मनुष्य नहीं है. क्योंकि बुद्धि है तो मनुष्य है. बुद्धिगत मनुष्य को बुद्धिगत he should have these thinkings and regrets, guilts that life is wasted, or this is the way life has to be understood. Is only, as we were telling in the youth class or yesterday, the whole animal personality packed and given in human body. We are all what? Full animal personality, living only for Artha Kama, packed in human body. No human qualities only. Then when we will grow in the divine qualities? Be conscious about these things. So therefore, mudita duratam gata. Let us enjoy the real mode of life of working for our own evolution truly, genuinely, sincerely, with all maturity, gained through again our efforts under the guidance of our Guru and Shastra, who are bent upon helping us. Their only single sole goal is to inform us, to inspire us, to empower us, to guide us, to see that we evolve. ऐसे श्रेयोभिलाषी, ऐसे प्रेमी, करुणामयी गुरु दैव शास्त्र इनको छोड़कर ये महात्माओं कहाँ फंसते हो. Third one is na ujjvala karuna udeti. Ujjvala karuna, it is both ways. Ujjvala karuna means the deep compassion from the divinity not coming to us. Point is they are deeply compassionate. The more stupid, vulgar we are, the more they are compassionate. Their compassion only they show us in guidance, in giving us kicks if they are the devatas, etc. But we are not realizing it. The other meaning of an Ujjvala Karuna means we are not thinking about ourselves and feeling bad about our own wrong life lived. That's the meaning of Karuna here. When others show Karuna to us, that is sympathy. Sometime when we are in a helpless condition, they will show, and that Karuna, when it's practical, they lift us out of that tragic, problematic situation. That personal Karuna is what I should think like Arjuna. Karuna आ गया उनको. What is that? I am helpless, oh Lord, can't decide whether I should fight or run away. In either case, there's a problem. If I run away, they chase and kill me. If I fight, I have to kill my Guru Drona and grandsire Bhishmacharya. So I am in a indecisive condition. Lord, guide me. Bhagavan said, your standpoint of thinking itself is wrong. Think from the ultimate standpoint. Only then you get correct answer to every doubt and question. That ultimate only throughout Gita Bhagavan taught. So here also the karuna should be उदयति उज्ज्वल करुणा हमारे को अपने ऊपर उत्पन्न होना है. In that karuna, what a wretched life I am living. What a life of fallen, downtrodden I am living. I should come out of that. ऐसा वाला भावना को यहाँ करुणा कहते. So now उज्ज्वला करुणा उदयति. On the other hand, arrogance. When the gurus, mahatmas come to teach us, today's world, I told you the two biggest diseases. One, the utter ignorance, the highest arrogance. Those days where utter ignorance was there, but no arrogance. The guru's teachings, these ignorant people used to receive and help themselves. But in today's world, ignorance को सपोर्ट करता हुआ एरोगेंस है. मैं ना खुद जानूंगा, ना तुमसे सुनूंगा, मैं भाड़ में जाऊंगा, तुम मुझे मत बोलना. That is the meaning. Opposite of that is Ujjvala Karuna. Feeling low about our own state of affairs today, knowing that they are done by our own selves, understanding that that need not be the way of life, and understanding that there can be higher and greater way of living, and knowing that that's given to us, guided to us by the gurus, go to them with humbleness, with surrender, with seva bhava, slowly, slowly, That instead of Ujjvala Karuna, as we said earlier, Ujjvala Mudita. No, I'm not the same one. My gurus have guided, my shastras have guided. Now I got what I have to achieve, the ultimate truth. Now I am entering into even doing the sadhana because I have thoroughly understood why it has to be achieved, how it has to be achieved, under the kind, benign, kind guidance of my gurus. So instead of the Ujjvala Karuna, Ujjvala Atmasthairya, Atma Utsaha, we must have. And the fourth one is Durada Ayati Nichata. All the niche and निकृष्ट thing from the far off distance ढूंढ ढूंढ के मेरे पता को मेरे पास आ रहे. Duradayati nichata in today's word is all nichata in our life coming because of this Dura Darshanam. अर्ले देर ओनली दूर श्रवणम होता था, अभी दूर दर्शन भी हो गया, जीवन घोर दर्शन हो गया. अभी दूराद आयाति नीचता means I am inviting नीच निकृष्टता from the far off distances. मतलब अपने घर में रहने वाला अमृत को नहीं पीते हुए दूर दूर देशों से ये जो मादक वाले द्रव्यों को मंगाना. Is it not today's pathetic condition of the country? How many shiploads of drugs and drinks and addictive things are being imported to this place from all over the world? Sometimes they are caught, many times caught, but permitted because कुछ न कुछ वहाँ रिश्वत मिलता है. At the gross level, I gave the example of Nichata Durat Ayat, starting with these drugs and drinks. Then from the same Durata, second Nichata, which has come our life is the Bhautikavada, the materialism. Ours, India land is Adhyatmikavada and spiritualism, not Bhautikavada and materialism. But that नीचता दूर दूर जाकर हम लेके आए कि नहीं, दूर दूर से ऑर्डर करके मंगाए कि नहीं. See what Rama is saying, exactly what we do. We are doing now. दूराद आयाति नीचता. इन्वाइट कर रहे हैं हम, उनको अपना एड्रेस दे रहे हैं, पासवर्ड दे रहे हैं, they are coming to us. So what we have to do, the other way around, the नीचता को दूर से दूर फेंको. You know, in Viveka Chudamani, Nasmaryatam Antavastuvatu. When you vomit out of the mouth all the undigested food, etc., do you again look at it? है ना, नैव स्मर्यताम अंतवस्तुवद. In that way, all the नीचता को हमें हृदय से हृदय पूर्वकता से वोमिट करके बाहर फेंकना है. So to from whatever the distance it is there, the नीचता के जगह उत्तमता को we have to invite into our life. So today onwards, don't go to the houses of non-spiritual people. Don't invite them to your house. Swami, then मैं अकेला पड़ जाऊंगा. That's better than getting destroyed. Then invite only good people. If they don't come, you go there. If both are not possible, बैठे think about the good, great spiritual giants and saints, and in their thought, in their prayers, invoke their presence. Even they are in distant in time. कृतयुग के भी होंगे देवता ऋषि लोग, distance in place. Maybe they are in Himalayan range. Yet, if our prayers are intense, serious, if our wants that they have to bless us are genuine, they will come and bless us किसी न किसी रूप में. तो दूराद आयाति नीचता को replace it दूराद आयाति उत्तमता. Before that one, na ujjvala karuna deti. From that we have to change to the ujjvala inspiration, joy that I am doing best spiritual life. Third, mudita duratam gata. Instead of that, ananda from every corner should come to us. Then mano vimyativantaha, no more delusion in the mind. Instead of mind, live life at the intellect level. Always question, am I right? Is it dharmic? Is it sanctioned by Shastra? Is it going to help me and the society? Or is it destructive? ये इसको कहते बुद्धि से जीना. Now you understood how powerful are the instructions in Yoga Vaashishtha Ramayana for the serious sincere student to mold him for his own evolution. Next shloka. Dhirata dhiratameti पातोत्पात परो जनः सुरभो दुर्जनाश्लेषः दुर्लभः सत्समागमः Almost the above things, put it different words. First, dhirata, adhirata, iti. The dhairya in us is slowly going away. Why? The upasana is not there. Why? The Daiva Kripa we are not invoking. Why? We ourselves are not believing in what we are doing the good. Why? Then the fourth one, we are again and again from within outside also comparing ourselves, the people who are enjoying in the world worldliness, thinking that they are better placed. Therefore, our dhirata for sadhyaya, our dhirata for sadhana, our dhirata to walk the dharmic path, adhyatmic path, upasana path, becoming adhirata. Dhirata, adhiratam, eti. Oh no? These are all hints also. I am telling you to study our Yoga Vashtha Ramayana, the Shastras in their deep, highest, subtlest perspective. Some thousand lives of upasanas we have to do. Then only we get those deeper inner equipments which can sense what is correctly, deeply told. Now you and I are seeing only the literal meaning. The deeper indicative meanings, the purposes, अभी नहीं होगा. वशिष्ठ जी का, विश्वामित्र जी का, भगवान वाल्मीकि जी का, राम जी, जब कृपा भरपूर होगा हमारा, after 3 or 4 rounds of study the whole thing, then we will really feel what is said. अभी तो not even sentimental emotional listening. So the dhirata adhiratam eti means what? If you are not alert and aware and refreshing yourself by your own thinking and by getting inspiration from the gurus and patting from them that what you are doing is wonderful, the dhirata of our regularity of Shastra Adhyanam adhir ho jayega. The dhirata of our sadhana gets loosened. Then we start giving up one by one and we become as worldly as we were earlier. Like how many people used to come to our classes. But that dhirata has gone. अधीर हो गए. 6 क्लास आते थे, ऊंचे से 5, 5 से 4, 4 से 3, 3 से 2, 1, आप gone case. Because they have not taken into confidence. They tell me, should not tell the gurus, you should ask them. But we know if we ask what they tell, therefore we tell them. And the guru में ऐसे कमजोर होता है. They are not in Himalaya sitting and daring to say that I'll be here only. जिसको हिम्मत औकात है आएगा सुनने को मेरे से. A guru also are, not so strong. देखो ठीक है बेटा, जब तुम्हारी मेरे ऊपर दया होगी सत्संग सुनने के लिए आ जाना. और इस तरह भगवान की पूजा, दया करो भगवान. यू अंडरस्टूड? धीरता कैसा अधीरता हो जाता. Tough will be the life till that particular state of maturity we reach to. Everything, सुबह उठने की धीरता, 7 बजे तक सोने को 8 बजे तक जिंदगी भर कर सकते. 5 बजे उठने की धीरता, 1 week we will be able to do. But after that, if you are not having that adamancy, we should have the Duryodhana and Ravana type of stubbornness used positively. We should have the fanaticism of the Islamic terrorists without the bad odor of fanaticism. कितने कट्टर होते लोग, मारेंगे उनको मार. हमारा जिंदगी में साधना भी ऐसे ही होना है. मरूंगा लेकिन मैं उठूंगा ही सुबह, देखता हूं क्या हो जाएगा. एट द मोस्ट आई विल डाई, लेट मी डाई, आई विल बी हैप्पी बिकॉज आई डाइड while doing sadhana. That is the dhairya we have to possess all the time. The tapasya, the upasana, swadhyaya. क्योंकि वासनाएं हैं, क्योंकि छोटे छोटे सुख टेम्प्ट कर रहे हैं हमको. एंड वी आर इन टेरेबल कलयुग. We are very rarely 1 or 2 hours spiritual, and if you do spirituality, others laugh at us and say, "काय को अभी spirituality कर रहे हो? क्या हो गया उम्र तुम्हारी? You are only 80 years now. Why are you in a hurry?" Narayana. We understood the inabilities take away the dhyarata. The prarabdhas take away the dhyarata. The temptations for the world takes away dhyarata. The wrong company and guidance, तो खुशामदी करने वाले धीरता, वो भी मार देते धीरता. Like when people ask me for permission not to come class, immediately I reply, never mind, go carry on. But how much pain I go through inside me, I know it. That today's class they are missing. But I have no right to command or demand. isn't it? If I feel like that, how much Bhagwan and the Guru Tattva, Guru Parampara must be feeling that when they want to help us, bless us, guide us, and we are denying it, we are thwarting it, we are going away. Like a mother and father. We want to bring up the child well, all facilities for that they are giving, but the stupid is not using them and going only astray with an ashtray in the hands. Isn't it? धीरता अधीरता में ही थे होना नहीं देना चाहिए उसको. Next one was Pata Utpata Parah Janaha. In both ways. People are born only to die. Dying only to be born. Only thing is different for Yoni, depending upon what Punya Papa they have done. Again, other Pata Utpata Para means rise in joy and fall in misery when the Punya Phala comes, then the Papa Phala comes. Pata Utpata means Janam Marana. Pata Utpata means jump with joy and fall with misery. When the phala of the punya comes to effect, oh wow, everything is good. पाप का फल जब मिलता है शरीर रोग लोग इंसल्ट करते हैं नो मनी all the problems. That is the whole life. Path utpath par. In that regard, our sadhana is know that both the things, janma marana, sukha dukkha, are inevitable. Our attention should be on sadhana. उस तरह से इस पात उत्पादता को we can manage. Third one is सुलभो दुर्जन आश्लेष. That's what just now we said. आलिंगन करना दुर्जनों का बहुत सुलभ हो गया. Because birds of same feather flock together. सुलभ दुर्जन आश्लेष. Because in that advertisements are there, temptations are there. See that in this Congress manifesto, how many promises they are doing to lubhav the people with all the knowledge that once we get power, we eat away every drop of the blood of Bharat Mata. We destroy the Hinduism, the culture, the progress. They have pakka plan. Half of them knowingly do this, other half unknowingly associate with them. But the manifesto, so too, these Durjanas have the very attractive manifesto. Sajjanas, they cannot over exaggerate anything. They speak truth. Truth is very sweet, but not very attractive. Like, गाँव में ऐसे कोई रेडी लगा के मिठाइयाँ नमकीन बेचते हैं. वेरी फ्रेश होता है वो. Good intention, good material, no profit orientation, the joy, the love of giving such good item to the people. But it's not in packed or covered and in a big presentable way. हाँ उसको देखो हम नहीं लेते. And the other things which are very well packed and preservatives and all we take. उसमें विष के अलावा पॉइजन के अलावा कुछ होता ही नहीं उसमें. That is the stupidity of the human beings. They get carried away by the superficial covers. They are not mature to see the contents inside. That is the meaning of Durjana Ashlesha Sulabha, because the Durjanas have their language, the vocabulary of tempting us, of blackmailing us, and basically we are stupid Indians, emotional na, तुरंत हमको blackmail. The wife will cry, the friends will cry, तुम नहीं आओगे तो कैसा. बट मैं तो तत्व वेदांत सुनो तो डेली रहता है ना स्वामी का. एंड जिस दिन आप क्लास बंक करते हो उसी दिन भगवान की कृपा होती. Just we go to the temple. When we open the eye, the curtain is closed. Open the eye, when we close the eye, curtain khulta hai. That is our kismat. Sulabha Durjana Ashlesha. Terrible, huh? No, how many implications are there in this sentence? And the political front, the national level, mein, every level, mein, and spiritually. Then the positive one is Durlabha Satsagama Agamaha. So Durjana Ashlesha Sulabha Satsagama Amagama Durlabha. And not because it is so. Both are equally there. है ना. जैसे अब तुलसी में भगवान लिखते हैं ना, दोनों है भगवान के द्वारा विश्व की न करतारा. है ना. संत हमस गुण गहे भया परिहरि पारि विहारा. Both Bhagavan kept here. Sajjana, it is we who made that Sajjana Sangati Durlabha, which is we made go to the Ashlesha of the Durjana. We have to reverse it. You know, Gunadoshamaya Vishwakina Kartara. जड़ चेतन गुण दोषमय विश्वकीन करतार संत हंस गुण गहि भया परिहरि पारि विकार संत हंस गुण संत नामक हंस गुणों को ग्रहण करके वारी जो विकार वाला है उसको छोड़ देता है. सो जड़ चेतन गुण दोष, तो जड़ दोष को छोड़कर गुण चेतन को वी हैव टू एक्सेप्ट इट. So this is the beauty of this shloka. Dhirata. Dhirata meti, we have to be conscious. Sat pata utpata parajanaha, we have to be conscious. Sulabha durjana sleshaha, we have to be careful. Durlabha satsamagamaha, we have to be responsible. In this way, agamapaino bhavaha, bhavanaha bhavabandhanihi, niyate kevalam kapi, nityam bhuta parampara. अब कहते पता नहीं है मृत्यु आकर किधर किसको खा ले जा रहा है. चिल्ला रहे नहीं, my wife or children or husband, I don't want to leave you, shut up. बट कहाँ ले जा रहे हो नहीं बोलेंगे. बोलेंगे तो अभी रोगे तुम, पहले पकोड़े बनाएंगे तुमको नरक ले जाकर. Then somewhere we are thrown in Amazon forest or in Uganda or in some of the countries depending on what is our prarabdha. कहाँ ले जा रहा है नियति परमात्मा हमको? After death we don't know. All this Rama will go on saying. But every one of them make us thinking in spirituality. The two things are, first, stop worrying, second, start thinking. Worrying is the way of ego and the mind. Thinking is the way of the buddhi. Start thinking, start understanding. Nothing good or bad, just see the picture as it is. Then in that, then you search for yourself, seek for yourself what is best, what is worst. Worst ko chodo, best ko pakdo. So beautiful guidances. Further more shlokas we have. Tomorrow we'll see. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Sri GURUBHYO Sri Ramachandra Bhagavan ki Jai. Thank you. Om न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चंद्र तारकम नेमा विद्युतो भान्ति कुतोऽयम् अग्निः तमेव भान्तमनुभाति सर्वं तस्य भाता सर्वमिदं विभाति. ओम दशरथाय विद्महे सीतावल्लभाय तन्नो विष्णु राम प्रचोदयात्. नारायणाय विद्महे वासुदेवाय. बोल श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. श्री योग वासिष्ठ रामायण शास्त्र की जय. श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि आदि ब्रह्म विद्याचार्य की जय. बोलो भाई समसंतन की जय. समस्त ऋषि देवता गण की जय. श्रुति पुराणिता शास्त्र की जय. सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. आज की आनंद की जय. नम पार्वती पते हर महादेव हर. सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तनम. गोविंदा गोविंद जानकी जीवन स्मरण. जय जय राम राम अम्बे अम्बे श्री आदिपराशक्ति माता की जय. समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक मुमुक्ष मुक्तगण की जय. भारत माता की जय. सनातन धर्म की जय. वैदिक हिंदू संस्कृति की जय. आध्यात्मिक जीवन विधान की जय. बाबा इलेक्शंस 2 फेज हुए, 5 है. सही लोगों को चुनो, चुना मत लगो अपने आप को भाई सेलेक्टिंग रॉन्ग पीपल. Yes, friends, let's not miss even one class. Marriage life